Molly,
where we get candid about our lives and break down the latest in entertainment news.
just the truth, no filter.
Hey everyone, it's Live at Antonio and Molly, and we're back together. Why are you laughing, Molly? Molly likes to see me stress.
I do.
Molly likes to see me stress over everything. So we're back today again for another episode for you.
Oh my gosh.
That's us.
Okay, so he was yelling at me about being on my phone right before we went on air, and that's
Because Molly
just his
was on her phone. It's okay.
And so were you, obviously. Anyway,
So
we're live right now,
we're
Antonio.
Snap into it. So there's been a lot going on. We've had a crazy week, like always. I feel like we say that every single week.
We do say it every week.
Do you think people actually believe us that we actually have crazy weeks? Because we actually do have
They
crazy
should, because
weeks.
it gets crazier and crazier, I feel, every week. So I don't know what else we could say, but it is what it is.
Yeah, some days are good, some days are bad, but
And this week was a whole bunch of both.
definitely a whole bunch of both. There was a lot going on. You know, something that really messed me up was daylight savings time yesterday.
Oh my gosh, you guys.
It messed me up so much.
Can I please share the conversation we had?
Sure, let's go for it.
So Antonio's, texting me yesterday, and we're going back and forth about something. He's like, "Does this day feel like it's dragging on for you?" Because I swear to God, it feels like
Forever.
I go, "Well, that's daylight savings time for you," And he's like, "Wait, what? Like, what do you mean?" And I'm like, "No, it's been an extra hour longer."
So I didn't know that you actually gained the hour within like the day. I thought it was like taken for somewhere else. I knew you set the times back, but I guess I was just having a blonde moment.
I weep for our future.
Yeah.
This is not a difficult concept to grasp, Antonio.
No, but it was just it was like I woke up an hour extra. I woke up an extra early. I woke up an hour extra.
Still adjusting.
Early, yeah. And it was just so long. There was a lot, I was out yesterday. I had to go to the Apple store, which takes a toll. That alone takes a toll on you.
That alone will do me in for the day.
So I was there for like 3 hours.
Did you stay at the Apple Bar or whatever they call it?
Like
Which,
the
by the
Genius
way,
Bar?
should be a real bar.
Yeah, they should
Not
serve
for
like
you, but
drinks,
for
not
me.
alcoholic, like drink.
Because that's the only way that would get me through it.
Oh my God.
A little glass of wine.
3 hours
Help me
and a
out.
few $100s later, my phone is now fixed.
So you got a new phone.
Well, I'm very particular about my phone.
You're very particular about a lot, but yes,
A lot.
your phone as well.
A lot. But my phone, because I think that like if you have a cracked screen, like it's like a bad feng shui thing.
Right.
So I had to fix it right away.
Of course.
So it is all fixed.
So it's all
and
fixed.
Hopefully life's fixed too.
3 hours later.
3.5 probably.
Excuse me. 3
And I
and a half
sat there the whole
hours.
time. I didn't even like go shop. Like you
Later.
can go shopping, but like
Yes.
no, I didn't. I just
Yeah.
sat there.
No, they always like put me like, go to the Apple Bar, and I'm like, where's the bar? And they're like, no, not that.
Definitely not
Yeah.
happening. So what's going on in your life? I know
Oh my
last week was
gosh.
Halloween. How's your Halloween?
It was amazing. It was fun. I feel like this was my last year that my kids are going to want me to go with them, which was kind of sad.
Trick or treating?
Yeah.
Well, I think at a certain point you just have to be like, all right, like text me
Well, they
where
just
you
want to
are.
go hang out
Yeah.
with their friend. My oldest one is like gone, like
Yeah.
done. She's gone. She's like, pick me up at this time, which is fine. Then, my younger one, Sophie, still, wants a parent going around with her.
Well, she's still young, so
She's
she probably
still young,
wants...
and as you know, she has a foot issue.
You're the cool mom, though.
No, we're not.
They don't look at you as a cool mom?
We'll have my kids on sometime, and they will explain thoroughly
But
how
like,
they
you always
feel.
say, like, oh, we're going here with their friends. Like, you're like that cool mom that like brings out
I
like
like
the
having
kids.
their friends around. I like
Yeah.
to be the house where friends want to come to,
Yeah.
because I think that's
But you always have kids at your house. That's like your house.
I sure do.
It's like every weekend's a sleepover.
It is. It's fun. It's
a lot.
Yeah, but I like kids.
That's good.
I'm a mom that actually likes kids. I actually like to hang out with mine. But no, so Halloween was great. I do feel that that may be my last year. But yeah, the only reason why
Are
wanted
you
me
worried
around-
about it though? Do you care?
No, as long as they're with like my
Okay.
good friends.
Yeah, of
As long
course.
as they're having fun and they're in a contained neighborhood.
Yeah.
I don't worry that much.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that happened, and then I also raced from our show last week back down to Fort Lauderdale. Done that
Yes.
the night before because I had the signature Grand Ghoul event.
How was that?
Which was amazing. It was a huge costume party.
Very
hundreds
cool.
and hundreds of just amazing costumes. Everyone dressed in everything from gory to barely dressed.
What do you mean barely dressed?
like
they didn't dress up for Halloween?
No, they were, but everyone
Or
took
it
like
was
the sexy
scandalous.
version of it. Like the
Well,
sexy.
speaking about the
like,
sexy version of it,
Yeah.
we were talking to your daughter one day.
Yeah.
We were on a call, and your daughter told me that last year for Halloween costumes, you Googled sexy ninja outfit. And that's what
Oh
you
my
wore
God, she
last
totally
year.
calls me out all the time.
We'll
I
have to
cannot-
bring them on one day, and
You
they
too,
can
you
really
guys, they
call you
have
out.
no filter. They're yes, well, you
definitely.
know all about that.
Yeah.
No filter. They will tell you all. And so anyway, so I had that. That was to benefit 211 Broward.
Did you wear a
And-
sexy costume?
No,
What did
I
you
was
wear?
in my costume from my I was
Multi-use costume.
I did. I literally raced right from here down there, so I was still in my my Lost Royal outfit.
Lost Royal outfit. A lot of people like that. Thanks for all the love. A lot of people are feeling it.
That was funny. So that's what I was in. And for anyone who doesn't know 211 Broward, it is a foundation that you call if it's not a 911 emergency. If you're feeling down, if you're depressed, if you've fallen and you can't get up,
I
one
might
of
need
those.
to call them just to talk to someone at this point because it's been a long week.
It has been a long week. So anyway, yeah, that's who you should be calling. We should be calling each other. We should be calling 211 Broward.
It's like, Antonio, seriously, this happened? Molly, seriously, like, we are 211
They're gonna be like, you guys,
Broward.
you know what? You're clogging up
put
the
a-
lines. Enough. So
No, but it's a great resource to have.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's a great resource to have. They do a lot of good and they connect you with other nonprofits kind of all over South Florida.
That's great. Check them out.
Yeah, so
211
check
Broward.
them
You're feeling down
out.
about life or you want to talk to someone.
For sure.
So what else do you have going on? I know you have a few new business things going on.
I have a few new business things. So, you know, we always like to be candid about our lives
Definitely.
and the good, the bad, the ugly.
I think that's what makes us us.
Yes. And so, for those who don't know, my daughter injured her foot a while back. She's a gymnast and had a gymnast injury, and we've had a little trouble healing from it. So, after exhausting all resources down here, which have been amazing, we are now headed to the Boston Children's Hospital for a while. They're an amazing hospital, and so we will be moving. No, I'm just kidding. We're not moving. It feels like we're moving. We're going to be there for a while for her to get her treatment and come back running and flipping. But the silver lining, because there's always a silver lining,
Always.
is Ion Media has wanted to go up to obviously all the cities, and they've been wanting to expand to Boston. And so, what a great time for me to launch Ion Boston. So
Very cool.
We are just launching that, and we have some awesome places and people to bring to you guys. So while we're up there, I will be doing that.
Very cool. Can't wait to see it. I
Yeah.
love your little Ion segments that you
Thank
do. They're so much
you.
fun. Gives you an insight to a city that you might not
oh my
go
God,
to
it's
all
so
the
much
time.
fun. You know how much I love to travel, and I love cities, and so it's just great to meet kind of up and coming people and places.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Very cool. I'm very excited for you.
Yes.
Hope Sophie gets well.
Thank you. And so,
Soon.
unfortunately, what also comes with that is I've had to cancel a lot of things, which is
Yes.
not something I enjoy. I've never in my 40 years ever had to cancel an event that I was doing or something. So we have had to cancel. Well, we didn't cancel. We're
postponing it.
rescheduling,
Yeah.
postponing the Housewives event.
To make it even bigger and better for
to
next
even
time.
we're going to make it even bigger and better, folks. I promise. When I get back, it will
You
be
guys
bigger and
will see
better.
it,
But I have to
trust me.
say, and I'm going to give a shout out to all the housewives that we had because they
Yes.
were amazingly
Well,
understanding.
we still have them. They still want to
We
do it,
have-
which is
they're
great.
So excited to do it. They will be down here. Mystic Michaela will be reading them
Yes.
live, and they
And
have all
we
been.
will be there too.
We will be there for sure.
Definitely.
And so, anyway, stay tuned for that new date.
Yes, well, speaking about Housewives.
Yes.
You know how close I am with the ones in Jersey.
Yes.
So the new season's coming up Wednesday.
I have heard from multiple sources.
And I know you haven't watched every single Housewives series like repeatedly, like
Right.
glued to TV, but you were telling me before that you're gonna be this season.
I am because I have heard that this is one of the best seasons of all the franchises.
All of them.
So I am actually super excited for Wednesday's premiere.
Yes, Housewives of Jersey comes back.
Oh my gosh.
And it's going to be great because, you know, this season, Dolores definitely, I
Yeah.
spoke to her and she definitely gets into it more about her personal life.
Ooh, is there anything you can share with us?
I don't think I can.
All right.
But definitely stay tuned because there's a lot going on. You know, you're just going to get to know her better. She did say in an interview, which I can talk about, that the Cabo fight that they did have
Yes.
is going to be one of the biggest fights in like housewife history.
Wow.
And
so
you
what
saw-
happens in Cabo did not stay in Cabo.
Well, you
for
see
our
in
viewing
the trailer,
pleasure.
you saw, you know, the wine glasses
Yes.
being thrown. So
It's not a Jersey season without something being thrown.
definitely, especially wine glass, a table,
Tables,
something.
cakes, what have you.
something. Definitely check it out.
Definitely throwers.
The super trailer is amazing, which is out already, so you
So
can see
good.
that. I've been watching it on repeat every single day because it's so entertaining.
I don't doubt that.
Definitely entertaining. So definitely tune in Wednesday night.
Fantastic.
And also something that I really want to talk about that annoys me.
Okay.
Just in life. Join the
Which
list.
one, Antonio?
So exactly. So we all see people on social media.
Yeah.
And a lot of people, as we talked about before, they copy each other.
Yes.
This is a topic that you were telling me
Yes.
about, since you are an influencer and you see it a lot,
Yes.
within your field. So tell us a little bit about that, what's going on.
So, you guys, there are a lot of fashion feuds going on in the fashion influencer world. Like,
Definitely.
who knew that would become another reality show? Are these Insta stories and people who are copying, like, the look, the location, the outfit, like a week after someone else posts it, but then not giving the person credit. So what do you think about that? If someone, you post some like photos of like it's a places, like what would you think if like I took a photo then the next week?
Imitation is the best form of flattery. I would
Right?
think that, but I would be annoyed because it's like, especially if they get more likes than me, I would be like, but I did it first, like I'm the one who
Right.
started it. Like I want credit for it.
But
in
here's
some
the
sort of
question
way.
that I have: is it copying if they're both working with the same brands?
Yes.
And it is.
The original, especially if you deliberately saw it. If you honestly didn't know, then yes. But
Like, I honestly would be embarrassed if someone thought I copied. Like, don't you think
I
that's
wouldn't want to
embarrassing?
copy. I'm an original. I'm not a
You're
copy.
definitely an original.
Definitely an
Antonio.
original, not a copy of anything.
No
so
one could ever
I
copy
personally
you.
wouldn't want to.
And I would never dress like as you. That would be
Yeah, yeah.
awkward and weird.
You have some nice clothes though.
You have nice clothes,
dress
but,
shirts. But so something else that's going on
Yeah.
in social media, and I see a lot with influencers and just people in general, is we all see how people show their luxurious lives on social media
Yes.
and they make their lives seem perfect.
Right.
But those people who act as ballers on social media, when they post GoFundMe accounts for like their dog's health,
Yes. Well,
pisses me off.
I liked the original idea of the GoFundMe page when it was really used
For
for like
good.
tragic experiences
Yes.
or like if a tragedy happened to a family. I think that is amazing and a great source.
Absolutely.
However, I mean, I've seen some like college kids, young kids, like I need money for a car. I need money for
Like, isn't that
tickets
embarrassing?
for a concert.
Like, I would
GoFundMe?
never do that.
Like, what's wrong with this generation? Like, we used to have like mow lawns to
I
make
would
the
never do
money.
that. My parents would rip my head off. I was at a GoFundMe.
I would rip your
for
head off.
any, like I would feel so bad. Like if I seriously can't afford it, I can't afford it.
Like all those weekends I spent mowing the lawn. And
You
like,
mowed lawns, Mom?
I did. Ask my parents.
I
I
do
mowed the
not
lawns
believe that.
every weekend. That was my chore, among
Okay.
others, to make my allowance.
Did you have the
so I could go to
lawnmower
the
that you had to
concerts.
sit on, or
no,
like
it was
the
a
one that
sit
you
on.
had to
No,
push?
it was a sit on.
It's like the
I
little
would-
wheelchair thing.
Yeah, I would play my Walkman. Do you know what a Walkman
No.
is?
Oh, I've heard of them. I don't know what they are though.
Seriously?
I don't know what like an iPod is. Bring it in. Do you have
Oh
one?
my gosh.
Would you
Okay,
show and tell?
anyway, I would listen to my Walkman with my cassette tape, and I would just like zone out and ride that lawnmower.
Okay, so you
And
didn't
that's how
post
I
any
earned my money for my
GoFundMes.
tickets. And no,
Well, I work too, so it's not like I would but like if you're going through something like that, like wouldn't you rather ask like a friend to help you out or a family member versus like the public?
I just don't think people want to work for anything these days.
Definitely.
But
Except for me, I work.
each their own. You work very
Don't
hard.
don't
You
discredit
work
me.
more than most 40-year-olds I
Yeah,
know. I can tell you
exactly.
that much.
Yeah, thank you.
I'll give you that
Thank
shout out.
Thank you.
Yes.
But that's
so,
something that just annoyed me that I saw a lot today. So if
No,
you're posting
I
about your
agree.
dog, needing a surgery, and then you're
Right.
going out to like $500 dinners.
Well, yeah. Well, that's a whole other thing.
Like if you're going out so much and like posting that
Yes.
you're out and like you just went to Louis and you just bought something like
right, and
don't
then you're
complain.
complaining about not having money for
Yeah.
like your basic essentials. Well, that's your choice.
Exactly.
Yeah, I'm not funding you.
Definitely. Well, we're going to take a quick break, and when we get back, we have a lot more entertainment news to get into. Stay tuned, guys.
You're listening to Live with Antonio and Molly, brought to you by Hillenbrand Media, a luxury PR agency that promotes luxury brands and businesses, including everything from logo design to managing social media and putting on large events. To get your luxury brand the best exposure, head on over to hillenbrandmedia.com, or you can follow on Instagram and Facebook at @Hillenbrand Media. Now, let's get back to the show.
You've been listening to Live with Antonio and Molly.
We're back, dishing the latest on our lives and entertainment news.
Yeah.
Saying.
Just
real.
saying. Hey, everyone. Welcome back. It's Live with Antonio and
Real,
Molly.
real.
We are keeping it real during the commercial break, no matter what it is. So, something that's going on, and we've been following a while on the show, and we're pretty invested in, is Ariana Grande. She has a new song out.
Yes.
Did you hear the new song?
I did, and I read the lyrics.
The lyrics are intense. So
Intense.
she goes into the song. Ariana Grande broke up with her boyfriend passed away from a drug overdose. It was confirmed today, actually.
Confirmed today.
That unfortunately he passed away, Mac Miller, from a drug overdose. He was
Right.
A rapper. Or
Yes.
he was like a rapper. He was in the entertainment industry, so he
Right.
was in the public eye. And unfortunately he passed away. But now she was dating Pete Davidson. And then they broke up, and now she just released a song about all of her exes.
Oh, yeah.
Big Sean,
So good.
Pete Davidson, Mac Miller, and she like exposed herself.
Yes, but can I just say this? And this is why I love it. She has such a positive take on it. It's not like
Definitely.
it's not like a, and I love Taylor Swift, but it's not like a woe is me,
You like
and
Taylor
it's
Swift?
like I'm a Swiftie.
Swiftie. Swiftie.
It's not like one of those brooding like breakup songs that's like, it
was fun and
you did this
upbeat.
to me. It was fun, and she took away what she learned from it. It was like a powerful song. Like, this is
Yeah.
what I took away from this. This is what I took away from this guy, and thank you for teaching me
didn't
those
bash
lessons.
them.
She didn't bash them, and that is classy.
I think it's good. I didn't like the album cover. It looked like a cut up newspaper. Did you see it?
No.
It was like all like, I didn't like it that much. It
No,
was
but I like a positive spin on it. It's all lessons learned.
No, I think that's great. I think it's
Right?
different. A lot of people only write about the love that they lost, how it was bad, but no one writes
Right.
how it was good.
Yeah.
Because I believe like everything happens for a reason.
For
It's meant to
sure.
be. So
Yes.
definitely something
Yeah,
that's
this is why.
entertaining.
You can never date a singer because they expose your entire relationship in a song.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Not
yeah,
that I ever had the option to date a famous singer, but I'm just saying I wouldn't.
That's very funny.
Yeah.
So we were talking about social media before,
Yeah.
and someone just got dethroned as the queen of Instagram. Selena Gomez is no longer ruling Instagram. Cristiano Ronaldo,
The famous soccer player.
the famous soccer player that Molly couldn't spell his name on our notes and
I think
before.
I said like Ronaldo Cristiano
yeah,
or something.
didn't understand what it
Bless
was.
It's been a long,
So he now
long
has
life.
145 million Instagram followers. He is ruling the game.
Oh, so I'm coming up close.
That's it.
Just behind.
Just behind, just a tad
Just
bit.
by a
You're
hair.
right behind Selena
I'm
Gomez
making
now.
him nervous.
So what do you do with all those Instagram followers?
Well, I think it's an amazing platform. What does he do
Totally.
with all those? Does
But
he
he
have
doesn't
like
post any brands, really. He doesn't do like paid ads.
No.
He's just living
what
his
a lost
life.
opportunity.
Lost opportunity.
Man,
on
what
a
I'd
lot
give
of,
for that.
a lot of those paychecks.
Oh my gosh. Well, does he have like a philanthropy or like is he like
He definitely is involved in some sort,
Okay,
but
well, then
that's
he
a lot
uses
of
it for
followers.
that.
145 million.
Yeah, I'd have something to
I
promote.
couldn't
You
even
better
tell you
believe it.
145 friends. Like
Well, okay.
something else that's going on
Yes.
is T.I. and Tiny's daughter.
Yes.
They have a daughter together, and she changed her eye color.
What do you mean she changed her eye color?
So
like
some
with the
people
contacts?
some people wear contacts, yes.
Yeah.
But some people go to third world countries and get eye surgery.
What do you mean? You can't change the color of your eye
She
by
did it.
surgery.
Yeah, you can.
No way.
Yep,
Wait,
she
how
did
old
it.
is she?
No older than 25.
And she
Close to
changed
my age.
the color of
Change the
her
color of her
eyes
eye,
to what?
but now
From what
probably
to what?
gray or blue. Everyone does like the gray or blue.
They all do it. Thankfully, mine are green
Everyone
already.
does. Green?
Yes.
What does that have to do with gray or blue?
I'm just saying they're not like brown. You know what I
Oh,
mean?
okay. Like you wouldn't want to change them.
No.
Okay, so she did that, but now she says that she regrets it on social media.
Wait, when did she have it done?
A few years ago, maybe.
Okay, and
But
she regrets it.
She regrets it now
Why?
because she has eye problems.
I bet she does.
And
yeah,
all
you
that
don't want
kind
to
of
mess
stuff.
with your eyes.
Would you ever do that if you didn't feel comfortable with the color of your eyes? Would you ever do that?
No, but I've done LASIK surgery.
What's that?
That's like where they correct the
When
vision
you have
of
like
your eye.
cataracts, stuff like that. Isn't that
It's
with your eye?
just
Isn't
no. I
cataracts
had it
with
done
your
when
eye?
I was 21.
Oh.
And it's so you don't have to wear contacts or glasses, and it just makes your eyesight. They laser your eye, each eye.
Okay, did it
and
hurt?
No. You know the thing? It was 30 seconds each eye. It's like the most amazing thing. I was like legally blind without my glasses on, and I couldn't put contacts in my eye because my eyes are super sensitive. So I went and got the LASIK surgery, and I saw perfectly.
Okay,
like from the
well,
next day on.
She
It was
should do that
amazing.
because she just changed her eye color.
Yeah.
Like I wonder what they do. Like, do they take like food dye type stuff
Listen,
and like
I
put in
don't
your
know.
like?
As
that's
we
an-
know, I'm not a doctor. Stated that a few
Definitely not a
times.
doctor.
But that's definitely interesting. I didn't even know that was possible.
Yep. So what else is going on with Leah Remini?
So yes, so
That we were
the
talking about
latest,
earlier?
yes, we were talking about Leah Remini and Jada Pinkett Smith because they have been in a feud for a while over my favorite topic, Scientology.
Mm-hmm. I feel like Jada Pinkett Smith's gotten back into the media a lot recently.
Well, because she's trying to promote her show. So let's be
Yeah.
honest, she's bringing on conflicts. We talked about
have
their
to
marriage.
call her out actually because we've been doing Facebook shows before she's been doing a Facebook show. So thanks for joining the bandwagon.
So maybe
Jada.
we need to start bringing on people that we have conflicts with. That would be a fun show.
Wow, that would be entertaining.
We would have no names. There's no one we have conflicts with.
That's it.
Zero. So anyway, they have been in a feud for a while over Scientology, which I find fascinating.
That's very interesting.
Yes. And so what happened was, and I'm going to wrap it up briefly, is that Leah mentioned the Smiths in her biographies, mentioning that she had met them at the Church of Scientology, alluding to the fact that they're Scientologists.
Isn't it like a cult?
Yes.
Like a sick cult?
Yes.
Okay.
That's great. I mean, that's what Tom Cruise is in, like all of them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I mean, it's.
Were they actually in it, though? Do you
Listen,
think
I
they're
don't
in
like
it?
to discuss religion, but yes.
Really? I'm going to watch the documentary.
You got to watch a documentary. Oh my God, it's so amazing.
I've
So
heard
anyway,
they're good.
they were in this feud because they didn't want to be called out as being Scientologists because that's kind of like the S word you don't want to say.
Mm-hmm.
So she had Leah Remini on. They both apologized to each other and said it was a miscommunication. And they hugged it out and
Now
said,
they're all
I
buddy
still
buddy.
love you. And they buddy. And they wrapped it up in a nice 60-minute segment.
Great. Did you watch all 60 minutes? Or you just read a
Of
recap
course,
online?
You know me, I watch everything. But I'm also super excited about another group of girls.
What?
The Spice Girls are going back on tour.
Everyone's going back on tour. I think
I'm not.
leave it. Were you ever on a tour?
Actually, they're going on tour without Victoria Beckham.
Well, yes. Do you think that's going to cause a feud? Well, a lot of NSYNC does stuff without Justin
Well, I'm
Timberlake.
sure she was asked and denied.
She doesn't need the money.
access.
She doesn't need
Which
anything.
means, folks, there's space for a fifth Spice Girl.
Molly Dare, call her.
I'm just saying, do you think that they're,
Can you sing?
I can do whatever. Sure, if you need me to sing, I'll sing.
If you send a paycheck, we could do it.
No, so anyway, I'm asking for a friend. I'm wondering if they're they're hiring.
They definitely are.
I could be a Spice Girl. Why not?
Yeah, you're definitely spicy.
Right, spicy.
Called an attitude before the show. Well, okay, so do you think that even
Yeah.
though they're going back on tour, that it's going to be the same without
Without
having
Victoria? I think they're gonna have a Victoria look-alike to fill her spot.
You don't
Do you
think,
think they're just gonna do the four of them?
I feel like if you're going like
Can't be the Spice Girls.
How's
without-
Destiny Child's gonna go out
Posh
without
Spice.
exactly like without Beyonce?
Right.
You know, like NSYNC, didn't they have Justin Timberlake?
Yeah.
And like they don't do anything with him anymore.
Yeah,
Or
that's
like Lance Bass doesn't do much either.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't keep up on the boy bands as much. But anyway, so it'd be interesting to see if they're just gonna keep it the four of them or if they're getting a new Posh Spice.
You never know.
And I wonder if the auditions are happening this week or next week or
So, Molly's gonna Google.
send me a message. Send me a note.
Send me a
Could you
pigeon.
imagine?
Imagine they actually.
Imagine if I was the new Posh Spice.
That'd be interesting.
So fun.
Very cool.
Yeah.
So something else that's going on
Yeah.
in media and entertainment,
Yes.
and people are confused and they're wondering what's going on.
Okay.
Vanderpump Rules, as we
Yes.
all know, is one of like the highest rated reality shows.
Is it like
on
the
TV?
highest rated? I think it is
It's like
on
one
the
of
Bravo
them.
network.
I don't understand. Like I've never seen it. I have no interest in it. People think it's so interesting.
Good. You know what? Because it's like it really is real drama.
How real is reality
I mean,
TV?
You know,
All of it.
You know what I'm saying? But it's like these people are all individually amazing television
Dynamic.
characters. Yes, they all have very dynamic personalities. There's no like snoozer. Do you know what I
Okay.
mean? And they all play off each other well. They really haven't had that many cast
But
changes.
isn't it like a work? Like it's like a show
it all
around
takes
work.
place at their work. Yeah.
Okay.
And
One
and now
big PR stunt.
yes, I mean, yeah.
Well,
Lisa Vanderpump is no dummy.
She is a Kris Jenner of the Vanderpump Rules.
She is, yeah.
She really is, but she's not going to be on the season of Beverly Hills much,
Yeah.
supposedly.
Yeah.
But so
gonna
Sassy
be all
Schroeder is one of the main characters.
Yeah,
Did you know
she's been
that?
on since the original.
So supposedly she's been throwing around a ring on social media, and
I saw in her Insta. Okay, so she's been keeping her hand in her pocket. She went on a big trip with her boyfriend.
Okay.
And she's been keeping her hand in her pocket, and then in her Instagram story, she kind of went like this and flashed
Yeah.
some huge rock on her finger.
okay, you don't think she found it in the ocean over there?
No, this isn't the heart of the sea. Remember we talked Titanic last time. This is not the heart of the sea, but close. And yeah, but what's crazy is they've all gotten engaged within this past year. Like this entire
Well,
cast.
Jackson Taylor and then someone else.
Yeah.
and
It's like
do you
Vander-
think it's
yeah.
just one big PR stunt though for the
They-
show?
I
for
mean, they have
ratings?
enough though. I mean, it's like they have enough characters getting married. Like, how many weddings can you have in one season?
Very true.
They should have. Maybe that's why she's hiding it, because she wants to prolong it for the next
season,
for the
or
next
she's probably in it
season.
for a spin-off. You never know.
Oh yes,
Everyone's in it for a
Everyone
spin-off.
loves a spin-off.
Everyone.
So anyway, so I'm excited to see that. But yeah, they're all going to be getting married this season.
That's going to be very cool. I might
Right.
have to tune in this season.
I know,
That
but
starts soon. That's why I was worried if it was
Yeah.
a PR stunt because,
Right.
you know, it
Well,
just
would be
got
a PR
announced.
stunt if she announced it, but she hasn't. So
True.
this is just
But also
Molly
not-
giving you insider
But
information.
announcing it, but not announcing it.
right?
You know?
Kind of like
It's like mysterious.
But
Definitely.
anyway, I mean, at some point, Vanderpump Rules is, I mean, they're going to start having kids. Like, it's no longer going to be fun watching them in the bar.
be
Like,
Vanderpump.
now it's going to be, like, awkward.
Yeah.
Like, where's their kid? Do you know what I mean? Like,
Do they take care of them?
Vanderpump Kids.
Vanderpump Kids.
There we
I
go.
always wonder if you actually have reality stars today, what their are their kids going to do reality TV?
I don't know. Well, Kim
Like, people-
Zolciak Bierman did it
Yeah,
with all
well,
hers.
she's
How many
pimping
does she
everyone
have
out.
now?
Like
8,
6,
9?
6. Pop them out left and right.
Yeah, she is.
But don't you think that it would be entertaining to see the kids in the future?
Sure.
Or would you not watch? Do you have no interest? You'll probably be like
Well, it just changes the dynamic of the show. Of course, I watch. You know me. I watch everything.
everything.
But it changes the dynamic of that show because they're all bartenders in a bar. Then you feel
Definitely,
awkward.
like,
Like, go
mama-
home to your kids. Like,
Yeah,
now it's
what
awkward.
are you gonna like
Yeah.
breastfeed in the bar while
Yeah,
you're
no, that's
working and serving
awkward.
drinks?
Awkward all around.
Can I get you some drinks? Let me go take care of my kid.
But you know who I'm super excited? I'm going to give them a plug just because I love them. And I'm so excited for their guest tonight. Two Broads of Boca, our friends.
Yes.
They have Captain Leon tonight from Below Deck.
Molly is like reality TV junkie, but not the normal reality shows that everyone watches.
Right.
Molly likes the shows that not a lot of people watch and
No, they're all
look
watching
into.
it. Just you're not.
All right, I guess the ones that I
But
don't
anyway,
watch.
tune into them. They're following us at 7:00 tonight. Go to their
Very
Facebook
cool.
page.
Yes, and there's also an event going on.
Yes. So I just want to say, you guys, this is one of the ones I covered for Eye on South Florida this week, Unicorn Children's Foundation.
Yes.
Our friend Julissa Caballero, she is one of the chairs of the Get Down with Motown event happening Saturday, February 16th at the Polo Club of Boca Raton.
Very cool.
They're still looking for sponsorship opportunities. You guys, this is an amazing organization dedicated to building acceptance to support children and young adults with special needs.
Did you remember that or did you write that all down?
I wrote it down, but I was quickly looking and going back up. I was trying to get it out fast. Did not want to miss
Very
it.
cool. How can they get tickets? Online?
We're going to post the link.
Okay, we'll do a separate post for them.
We'll post it under tonight's show.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
So I think that's all the time we have for
Yeah.
tonight's episode. But
Oh my gosh, that went so fast.
I know. We will be back next week. So make sure you guys tune in and we will see you then.
Bye, everybody. You've been listening to Live with Antonio and Molly
Tune in next week on 95.3 FM, 1470 AM.
and our Live with Antonio and Molly Facebook page.
The opinions expressed on the preceding sponsored program were strictly those of its hosts, guests, and callers, and not necessarily those of this station, its staff, management, or sponsors.
Go to your app store and download the WNN app on your Android or iPhone. And